Another day, another project.
Big project today, a fun project.
You know how to fly.
I do.
Yeah.
I have a pilot's license. But I have to change positions with you because
Okay.
you're so much taller than me.
So we are here right now at the Lone Mountain Aviation Inc.
Yeah, I'm not sure that this is the one we're going to. I think it might be All in Aviation.
And they are the distributor for Cirrus.
Cirrus.
Cirrus, there is it. This is the brand name I'm looking for. So they have released 2006 or when?
I think about 2006 they came out with what is quoted to be one of the safest airplanes.
And
Has
affordable.
A parachute, very affordable. Well, I mean,
we just drove past a lot of airplanes. They cost
Millions.
Millions.
yeah, tens of millions.
And this is just one.
Or less.
Or less, if we can find a second hand.
That's true.
And we also write me up today for flight school.
Yes. When we start. You know, Bill is just about to take his license. It took him a month.
It was quick, yeah.
So you have to beat it.
Yeah, I will do it. So let's go in.
And I can help you.
Yeah, you already did it. Okay. I mean, it's quite spacey inside, more than I thought.
Yes, that's why we try to get everybody in so you can see it's actually more comfortable. So I'm going to turn the Avionics on just so you guys can see how this
You're
all
okay
works.
with Marc filming this? Because
Yeah, absolutely.
we'll go online and bang the airplane.
Sure. So this is the pin that I was telling you. You remove this before flight, so we'll just take it out so it's not in your video. And when we fly the plane, this is just stowed. I'll put it away here in the...
Look how modern it is.
This is like a modern jet.
Yeah, right?
It really is.
Yeah.
It's like has
So
everything.
let's continue with what we were talking about there,
Yeah.
the parachute. So if you need to use that parachute system, it's this handle right here. It's 50 pounds of pressure straight down, and then that lights off the rocket and brings that parachute out. So hopefully you never need that.
Yeah.
And prior to that, this airplane also has the safe return feature, the auto land.
And there's one parachute for the plane, not for you.
Romeo Delta Henderson ramp taxi.
Okay, we'll turn that off. So you see this red button right here? This is what you were talking about on the phone.
Okay.
So if something happens to the two of us up front, and they're like, you know what, we don't want to pull the parachute right now, we want to have the plane try to land itself, you just push that button right there, and the autopilot takes over. It's going to figure out where to go. It's going to actually land the airplane. It's going to apply brakes. It's going to talk you through everything that's happening with the avionics. So we have two safety features that are, extreme emergencies.
Yeah.
Both the safe return auto land and the parachute.
Has anyone ever used this?
Not yet. It just got certified in June. So it's
It's
like,
basically like a Cat 3 landing, right?
yes, but you don't need an ILS.
So how does it
It uses GPS.
use its GPS?
Yeah,
So it can land anywhere. You don't need a localizer.
correct.
Wow.
Yeah,
Okay.
correct.
That's clever.
So
How
this-
does it know how much fuel it has? Does it calculate how much fuel it has?
It's going to monitor all that. Yep. So it's going to look at parameters like we've got 62 gallons of gas. It's going to look at the weather to figure out, like, it doesn't fly you into a thunderstorm.
So
It's
clever.
going to figure out how long the runway is so you don't land at a super short runway. It's got a lot of logic built into it to be able to make a decision that's going to get the passengers safely on the ground. All right. So once you go ahead and let's go full screen here. You want to go full? So then you get the big picture here. So this is the Henderson Executive Airport is where we're located. And you can see here as I zoom in and out, this is just going to give you a sense of where we are. So these little black dots, it shows other airplanes that are in the area. So this guy's 2,100 feet above us, probably on his way into McCarran. This guy's probably on a final approach into the airport right here, and it looks like this guy's just taking off.
This is a full TCAS system. Right?
Not TCAS, it's
Traffic?
TAS.
Okay.
Yeah, so it doesn't, so TCAS gives you
Collision.
what's called resolution.
Right.
This does not have resolution. It'll tell you that there's another plane, it'll let you know where it is, but it won't tell you what to do. Correct.
Okay.
So that's your situational awareness there. You'll notice here, this is synthetic vision. So you can see it shows that there's a hangar, right? Like
Yeah.
it's looking at that as though it's a synthetic representation. It's not an actual camera on that one, but I want to show it to you so that you can see that we do have that option. If I go here, oops, well, I guess it's not initialized yet. We'll come back to that. So I was gonna show it here, but maybe it's not initialized yet. So let me talk you through what would happen on a typical flight. So you see how our pre-flight checklist,
Yes.
once you go ahead and just push this in, so it's a little scroll wheel there. So as you do each of the tasks, you just put it there.
And it
puts
clicks
a little
it off, you
check
did
mark.
it.
And if you decide, you know what, I'm gonna skip an item, you can roll that scroll wheel up and down.
Gotcha.
And then you can remember what you didn't do and you
okay.
can come back to it.
Oh, that's
And
so
then
clever.
you go
Go
to
to the next checklist. Because it used to be a piece of paper and you'd...
Yeah. So everything is
This is
integrated.
amazing. Is that just on the new ones? Is that on all of them?
So this little scroll wheel thing is part of the G7. They all have electronic checklists, but the checklist is a little bit more intuitive with the G7. It's just, but the short answer is they all have checklists.
Okay.
It's just they're not as easy to use in the older version.
But this one is the newest version yet. No.
This is the G7 Plus, and so we have G7. Like I said, my airplane's a G7, but it's not a Plus, which means it doesn't have this red button. That's really the only difference. Is the Plus came in June. I bought mine in November of 24, so it didn't have that feature available yet.
At some point down the line, there'll probably be
A retrofit,
right?
maybe, but
They want to sell new airplanes.
exactly. That's it. So let's see what
Tours.
else can I show you. Yeah, so
The
Todd's going to show you tour.
yeah.
If you want to hit it, you can just. It's very intuitive.
So this is terrain. It shows you mountains, and so you don't fly into a mountain. Does it?
Yep. So you can see here we are, right, and obviously we're in a bowl here. If I zoom in on this, so you can see, the main airport. It's obviously goes down, but anything around Las Vegas, we have higher terrain all around us.
Yeah.
So it's really nice at nighttime. You can't physically see out the window and see that there's a mountain there, but you have between this representation, a synthetic representation, and then hopefully the camera will work one of these days, and then you'd have your video, but it must be that something is wrong on this, because usually the camera would come up right here. So let me just show you a couple other things. So you have all these symptonostics pages that show you fuel, that shows you status of things. We could look at the ice protection system to see how much fluid we have. We can see our electrical system to see where the charge is coming from and going to. So the good news is we don't really ever have to look at this stuff.
It's nice to have.
But if there's a problem, the system's going to guide you to this so that you can see, I've got an alternator failure. You can see both of them are putting out 0 amps. Well, duh, the engine's
off, right?
So we're currently drawing 12 amps off of the battery right now. And that would, we wouldn't want to do that for too long.
Are these touchscreen?
No. So the touch screens are through these controllers. And then, everything is controlled with...
So where are the comms?
So they're integrated here. So let me just show you. So this is your standard page. So you can see COM 1, COM 2.
These are the radios where you talk to.
So let's say that I want to go COM 1 and I want to call departure on 135.1. So there's 135.1. I promote it, so it flips it
over.
And I want to talk on COM 1. So see how that switched it from talking to COM 2 here to COM 1. So that's okay. Yeah, I mean, we could get into the weeds a whole bunch on avionics, but you can see that it's very...
Simple, right?
I would say it's intuitive.
Checklists.
Yep.
Yeah.
So if you want it duplicative, you could have an emergency checklist here. You could have a regular checklist. Let's say that you're shooting an instrument approach, and you want to pull up, I don't know, let's just say that you want to do the approach.
And it'll fly the approach by itself, right?
Yeah, the autopilot right here will actually do it. So you can see this is the approach procedure for coming into this airport on GPS B. So it's not a perfectly lined up approach, but you can see that this would be the course and the route that you would...
There's no ILS here in Henderson, right?
There's not. No, in fact, there's no precision approach at all.
Really?
Yeah, this is actually the best approach we've got is a B, a Bravo.
Well,
and look at how high it gets you. The lowest it gets you is 1,389 feet.
why is that?
Because there's a mountain at the end of the runway.
Yeah,
Spacey,
it's
huh?
very spacey, yeah.
So we just got
I'll do the same thing here on your side.
Thank you.
the price. So this one is a special edition.
Yeah, but you wouldn't need a turbo.
No,
I later down the line, when you've got a few hundred hours, you get the turbo. Even though you don't have to do special things for it.
Yeah.
Hello, how are you?
It's more money,
I mean,
but it's great. Can you reach the pedals on the floor?
yeah, I can.
There's two sections. The top part of the pedals
Yeah.
are brakes. for when you land, and the bottom part are your rudder. You press left and right,
Yeah.
and then this is your flight control. So you would pull back, like if you were on the runway taking off, you pull back to take off,
Yeah.
and then you'd level it out, and then you turn left and right, and you'll see the ailerons move. And then your pedals on the floor is your rudder. So the lower part, you can press them all the way in, and that's your rudder.
Quite comfortable, right?
Very comfortable.
Most people think, oh, I'm in a small plane, I'm going to cram myself.
From outside, it looks a little bit smaller than inside.
There's a lot more room in this than there is in a 172.
For sure. Oh,
A
absolutely.
Cessna 172. I learned to fly in a 172. Very easy to fly airplane, but not like this. This is a whole nother level.
Wow, this is the plane. I mean, from outside it looks smaller than from the inside. I have to say, it looks quite luxurious. Maybe I would choose another paint job, you know, make it a little bit more special. But, you know, look at it. From the outside.
One is a 2019 model, so it's 6 years old.
How many hours?
I think this one has like 600 hours on it.
So it's like new.
I mean, kind of. It's 6 years old.
What's the time overhaul?
So the recommended overhaul is 2,200 hours on this airplane.
Well,
Yeah. So you can see this one was a special edition back in 2019. It's
Nice.
yellow. You can see he's got his wife's name here.
Ah, okay.
So it's probably got his name on the other side. So
which
we
you
can take that.
would take that off, obviously, and it would say Marc Gebauer, right?
It looks great.
Yes, this is, I would say, one of the nicer used airplanes that we've got.
It's beautiful.
Not every airplane is a customized airplane, so this is a unique design to him.
So if you wanted to change the tail number, you'd also have to change the interior.
Well, no, so the tail number is easy to, that's just vinyl.
No, I know, but it's embroidered into the seats.
Oh, sure, yes.
So you'd have to
Okay.
do that little piece.
Correct.
Because you'd want
Yeah.
Mike Golf, right?
Yeah.
Marc Gebauer.
Correct. And I mean, the headrest, those things can be changed. So
Easy.
He's a dentist, so you can see that's why he's got the smiley, his logo for his dental practice. Some people don't even notice that, but like,
How much is this?
So this one I think is actually under contract, but I think it was 800,000. We can look on the site, but somewhere in that ballpark.
But this would be also the one, let's say, in this year of age, it would be a good one to choose, right? So
I mean, if they're maintained properly and all the records are good, an aeroplane isn't like a car. An airplane is always brand new. Is that correct?
Well, it's maintained to the same standard, right? Every year it has to get disassembled, inspected, and make sure that everything's at the integrity that it was when it was new.
okay.
and if it isn't, you have to change the components. And
Okay.
it's always, that's why airplanes are safe when they're older.
Okay.
Yeah, pretty good shape, but just so you can see, are you guys okay? Just
Yeah.
watch out for this.
Yeah, pitot tube.
Okay.
You don't want to be.
So this is a turbo Cirrus, but you can see back in 09, you could have any color you wanted as long as it was white,
Yeah,
right?
like Henry Ford.
Exactly. So they're all white airplanes.
But you can have it painted as well. You can do anything you
Yeah,
want
we
with
can
it,
do
yeah.
a wrap.
Anything you want.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah. So this is a
Oh, but it looks similar to the yellow one. From the
Similar.
inside there, it's not a big difference.
correct.
If you didn't have the new one, you wouldn't know the difference.
Correct.
Yeah, okay.
This is a way to save like $300,000, $400,000.
Look,
Like this.
look
How
at
much
it.
is this one?
I think we're asking 480,
Oh, ha.
489, I think. On this
Wow.
one. Yeah.
This is a great price.
Yeah.
So
Wow.
you're missing the two. You're missing the two screens.
The touch screen.
Well, that was only in the one that we sat in. The touch screen is only in G7.
Oh.
Yeah, because the yellow,
So then all of
the
them-
other one also, the one which we saw for 800, it didn't have it also.
Correct.
Wings still
Okay,
okay.
so this is a 2025 model.
Yeah, this one we got in June, so it's only 5 months old.
Okay. It's a little bit more pure, I would say, right?
It's very simplistic,
Yeah.
right? Like, it's got the flight controls, It's got the avionics that are the same Garmin avionics. Like he was saying, the round dial steam gauges. We don't have anything with steam gauges now. It's all
Right. This aeroplane, Mark, if you wanted to crash this aeroplane, you'd have to try very hard.
Yeah.
It won't crash. They fly themselves.
They're pretty bulletproof.
Yeah.
And how much would then this be?
If you were to buy this brand new, it's like $700,000.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they're very proud of their old airplanes.
Let me tell you, it's a great aeroplane.
It really
This is probably the iconic aeroplane in general aviation, right?
For learning how to fly,
Yeah,
yes.
yeah.
But once you want to go somewhere,
It's slow.
it's very slow. Your passengers are not going to get excited about getting in it, which is a real thing. Like if you want to go somewhere,
Yeah.
you want your significant other, you want your business
Yeah,
partner,
that they,
you want your people to
yeah.
go with you. They'll get in a plane that has a parachute. They'll get in a plane that looks cool. And flies
Yes.
fast. Like it's
What is it, 140?
quite
This is a
comfortable.
big one, yeah.
Yeah, and most people do it like this, where they'll just take the 2 pilot seats and then 2 passenger seats, because then you can put your luggage in the back, your
Yes.
golf clubs, all that kind of stuff. But if you want to
Yes.
carry 7 people, you can put the back row of seats in there. So it'll carry up to 7.
And this is what, 300 knots?
Yes. Yep, this is 300 knots. So you notice that it's unique that the jet engine is on the back. So
Yeah.
that's why we have the V-tail, because most jets, they have 2 engines, right? If you put 1 engine, you need to have symmetry.
Yeah, right.
So you either got to put on the top, on the bottom, or
Like a
somewhere.
fighter jet.
Yeah.
Exactly. So it's up there. It's a unique tail design, but it works really well.
And with that tail design, are they stable?
Yes, because there's the computer active controls. So like we call it a yaw SAS system, stability augmentation system. And I'll go back there and show you what it's actually doing. But
Because
before I do
I've
that-
flown the V-tail Bonanzas and they're like,
yeah, they wobble.
they're everywhere. Yeah.
Here, I'll just point this out and then we'll move on. But this is where the parachute on the jet. So people say, I don't want to fly a jet with just 1 engine, because what if something happens? Well, if something happens, you can pull the handle.
Right.
As well, yeah. And
The
then
rocket comes out here, the straps rip out of the side of the fuselage, and the whole plane comes to the ground. In real life, in the jet, it's been used twice. And then the newer versions of the jet also have the button that you can push, so it will do
And
auto.
the twice that it was used, people walked away from it?
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah, a guy flew into a severe thunderstorm, lost complete control of the aircraft, didn't know which way it was up or down, pulled this parachute, landed in a thunderstorm safely,
Wow.
walked away.
unbelievable.
The other one, there was an autopilot problem. The autopilot was causing him issues, so he decided to pull the parachute.
Rather than switch the autopilot off?
So we could Monday morning quarterback,
Yeah,
but
right.
he's alive.
Okay, yeah. That's funny.
so this one is from 2022.
Oh gosh, now you trick question.
What made you say that?
I thought he said it before.
It's a G2 2021.
2021.
Yeah.
Oh.
But this one is the newest version available for the jets.
Except for it doesn't have the push button auto lift.
Okay, but this is the newest configuration inside new. This is
What year did these come out?
Well, so the Vision Jet was first certified in 2017.
Okay.
17 was a generation 1, and then in 2019 they came out with the G2, which has auto throttle, and it
Nice.
can go to a higher altitude. And as I'm saying this actually is a plus. So my apologies. It does
this
have
is
the push
this is the
button.
button. Yeah.
It has the
Okay.
button.
Yeah.
Sorry, I didn't know what we were walking up to here, but yeah,
Okay.
21 has the plus.
This one is significantly more, right?
Oh yeah, and you can't fly it. So you'd need a minimum. You'd need your 400 hours. You got to get your instrument ready because these don't. It's complex.
But you'll notice the avionics in this is the exact same as the avionics in the G7. It's the same touch screen controllers, the same autopilot. So like when you get used to flying in a G7,
You can fly this.
you can fly this.
So
from
what
an
would a 21 cost approximately?
2.8, something like
terrible.
that. 3 million, something in that.
New
ballpark.
or second-hand?
Secondhand.
Secondhand.
It would be
Yeah.
a 3-year-old, 4-year-old.
Okay. Yeah.
A brand new one, like a brand new Vision Jet, is about 3.8.
Okay,
There are
but
watches that cost more than that.
yeah.
Seriously, I mean,
You're right. Oh, you asked earlier. So this does have a boot.
Okay.
Just so you can see the difference. So like on the prop, it had a glycol system. This actually fills up with air,
Cracks
and
the ice.
breaks off the ice. Yeah. You can see there's our jet engine. That's really where all that thrust comes from. Is that it's 1,846 pounds of thrust that comes out of that FJ33. So Williams makes it. And you were asking about, is it stable? So like this is how you control the pitch of the plane, right? This is going up and down. But if you're worried about your tail wagging, this is the computer system. So this is controlled
Like
by
trim?
a computer. It's called stability augmentation. So this, if the tail is going to go one way, this is going to automatically make a corrective action so that you'll never feel it.
Okay, so not to sound really stupid, where's the elevator?
Well, it's called a ruddervator.
Okay.
So this goes up and down.
Okay.
This goes left and right.
So
see how it's
how do you control yaw?
This way. So you see how it's asymmetric?
Right.
See how this is asymmetric? And see how this is symmetric?
So it compensates itself. I
Yeah,
guess.
it's called a mixing box. They got a mixing box in there. Some smart engineers figured out how when you pull, it just goes up and down. When you use your rudder, it goes
Brilliant.
left and right. Yeah.
Brilliant.
Yeah.
What are you saying?
I think you're going to be hooked on aeroplanes.
Yeah?
Yeah. It's so fun.
I'm coming.
We can fly.
Thank you.
In Germany, that is a long way. But pretty impressive what you can get for $400,000.
Amazing, right? Amazing.
So the
You just
first,
spent half of that on a car,
yeah,
and it was pretty old, the car.
Yeah.
A new one.
so the first lesson we have is on Wednesday next week. We are going to see if, Wednesday is the first.
Well, yes.
The 172.
Yeah. So what I'm going to do on Wednesday? I didn't understand.
So they'll do some ground school with you to explain what you're going to do before you go in the aeroplane.
Yeah.
And then you're going to sit in the captain seat, which is the left seat. The instructor will be on the right, and then you're going to taxi out, talk to the air traffic control. He'll talk to the air traffic control, and you'll taxi out, and then you will take off the airplane. He will teach you how to do it. Your first flight, you will take off.
Okay. Let's do it.